Being a mom means your whole world has changed. It's no longer about you. You're going to put those babies before your own happiness in a way. Uh,
Being a mom is not always easy, but it's definitely the best job I've ever had.
Their lives are in my hand for me to mold them to the best of my ability. It's the most important job that I have.
It means everything to me.
But it means everything to me.
Being a mom means I'm responsible for other people. I'm responsible for taking care of someone unconditionally.
There's no rule book to this. Sometimes you think you got it, sometimes you just don't, whether you think you do or not.
Um, if you are so blessed that you can be a mother um, by giving birth, or like myself, being a mom to three stepchildren, you are truly blessed. And
Um, Being a mom means giving yourself to another person or persons wholeheartedly, the good, the bad, the ugly, and trying to groom them to be better than you.
you're not selfish at all because everything you do is about your children first.
it's it's a privilege. Being a mom means that you are the center of somebody's universe, your children, and it's a wonderful thing.
Because that's what it's all about.
Think of a time when you were like, I really screwed that up. Yeah, daily.
I screw up all the time. Well, at least I feel like I do. Um,
Of course, I can think of several times. No one's perfect. I've screwed several things up along the way.
but it always works out.
And Travis's face is bleeding, his nose is bleeding. I'm like, oh, I'm looking through my bag, got this big bag and no freaking tissue. Could you believe? Finally, the coach comes over, takes Travis's shirt, flips it up, says, wipes his face. He's like, oh, he's fine. Go back. I really screwed that up. I wish I had some, tissue. Like, moms are supposed to have everything. We're supposed to be on point and be ready. So to this day, I wish I could show you in this video the big box of like medical supplies that I have, like first aid kit. Is like ridiculous.
But I think when you do things with good intentions at heart, that, you know, the screw ups don't outweigh your intentions.
They didn't give you a book when you had a baby. You know, you learn, you grow, you the experience that happens. You know, is that's how you become a parent and know what to do next. But there's no set directions.
I take them all as life lessons. So much, not so much as screwing it up, but more of, uh, I know better next time.
Just growing up in general and learning from your mistakes, I think that's important as a mom. Can I think of a time where I was super proud of being a mom? Um,
My kids was dancing and we learned a new dance. I was super proud. I was like, "Oh, yours is."
So I'm always proud of my kids. I think just seeing how independent they are and how strong and resilient, it makes me feel like I did that.
I'm always proud of my kids' accomplishments or, you know, getting compliments about the good job that I'm doing with my kids. The most recent time that I can think of my kids were graduating. Marvin from junior high school, Skylar and Kyla from high school, and just being filled with like joy knowing that my kids had made big accomplishments, you know. Yeah, I just just seeing them all walk across the stage and all going on to new endeavors, I was tremendously proud for all of them.
Those really proud moments, graduations when they got an award, super proud that something they did was the response of what you've been telling them all their lives. And then you see it happen and you go, geez, I'm
Just proud of them. I'm proud of my daughter following her dreams to be a veterinarian. I'm proud of my son, how strong he is and how compassionate he is. And he's only 6. He's so talented and creative and amazing. Both of my kids are. Like, I see so much of myself in them, but so much of their own selves, their own persons. And that makes me proud that they're okay with being themselves.
I remember failing a class. Well, no, let me take that back. I remember getting a 65 in one of my classes, and
So, I was the firstborn.
my mama was scary as heck.
I always got in trouble. Well, not always got in trouble, always doing things to get in trouble. How about that? I always did something that was little over the top.
And the teacher kept asking me for my signed report card, and I kept making excuses. Finally, the teacher called my house. I thought I was dead meat. I didn't actually fail a class. My mother was like, Yori, it's not that serious. Just do better. And I survived.
I guess I could say that it's been a lot of times that I've done things that will be cause for your mother or your parents to react in a really bad way. But again, my mom always surprised me. Not always, because sometimes I just got hit. But when the times that I felt like I've done things that I couldn't come back from, she was always there with her arms open. And that's the kind of mom I want to be.
My life lesson, if I had to do it all again, don't hold them too tight.
A life lesson that I've learned being a mom is that your kids will probably wind up being your best friend, your best support system.
A life lesson I've learned from my mom is you're not going to always have the answer. But if you pull from your heart and always put their best interest into the factors, can't go wrong.
And it's important to nurture the relationship and let it grow naturally and learn new things from one another.
Teach your kids to be kind, caring, love them, love on them. Let them know every breath of every second of the day how much you love them and how proud you are of them. Let them know that you're always going to be there for them, and be strong for them. You got one job. Once you become a parent, that's the only job that's going to ever matter. That's going to
learn on their own and grow on their own. Just be there to support them and catch them if and when they fall.
Let them fall, skin their knees, get up, kiss it off. Let them experience some things on their own, without you saying, now don't do this, don't do that, because you've already instilled the foundation. Now see if the foundation is settled.
And sometimes we complain and we're up late like now, doing everything. Like, I don't remember the last time I ate a nice warm meal at dinner time. Probably when I'm going out to eat, maybe. But
I want my kids to have the best parts of me and do 3,000 times better than me. I want them to grow up to be strong, determined, independent, healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's what I pray for every night. I just hope I'm doing a good job.
Do everything out of love and protection and hoping that you're doing the right thing, because at the end of the day, what you're trying to teach them or tell them is because you love them, and you pray to God that that moment happens in the right way.
One thing I can always say is that she was always there for me. Always had my back. I can cry. I think if I could be anything, I would love to be like my mom.